won't you?
No, I won't.
Do it!
Yes, sir!
Yeah. You got lucky, Dr. Aronnax. But next time I'll be more serious. Now, will you cooperate?
Excuse me, boss!
What do you want?
We just received a report that there are several trespassers on the ground, sir!
I can't believe there are people who would be that curious. I bet they're a bunch of scoundrels, right?
Well, I think so. There's a rat and a couple of females, too.
Mirabelle, did you see it? Well, isn't it right there? In the Weekly Treasure magazine?
Here he is. Alcatraz Penitentiary proudly announces that there have been no escapees in its long history. But rumor has it that the government has something top secret hidden in its underground safe.
Yeah, well, a magazine like Weekly Treasure is the worst kind of gossip magazine there is.
Sometimes the truth gets exposed because it is a gossip magazine. Besides, the better the treasure is guarded, the more fired up I get.
That's right. Well, that sounds like trouble.
Oh, they're quicker than I thought.
Hey, Loretta, how come you're being so stingy with your cars?
I am not. How rude. Well, I suppose maybe I am. But hey, we can have a lot more fun than that, can't we, Mirabelle?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we continue?
Mr. Quijano!
What?
He ran away, sir! Come on, over here!
Let's go!
Don't move.
He's big, huh?
Bang!
You're the trespassers, aren't you? I'm impressed you gotten this far without being killed.
You know, you talk too much. Why don't you just cut the crap and take us to the safe, okay?
To the safe, huh? You're no ordinary thieves, are you? Do you really think that your threat means anything to me?
Gosh, why didn't you tell me that you were a prisoner trying to escape from here? So, is this the safe that the treasure is in?
That's right.
Okay, what are we going to do next?
Well, I'm going to open up the safe, and then...
We'll help you escape from here.
Okay, got it.
The treasure is worth 50 billion gala!
That's right. It might be worth even more.
Oh, yeah! Take it easy, you two. Don't believe everything men say so easily.
What?
Nothing! It was nothing at all.
That's right. It was nothing to do with you.
How's it going?
Well, I broke 6 walls already. Now there's only one left.
We did it.
What?
What is that?
That's the treasure?
What in the world is going on?
Don't let him get away!
You better hurry up. They're on their way. They'll be here any minute.
Huh? Hey, wake up. Come on, wake up. All right.
Oh no, not my irreplaceable weapons! Hey, where's my buddy at? Oh no!
Hey, what's this?
Hey, little girl. That gun's the real thing. It's not a toy, you know. It's way too dangerous for a kid like you.
I'm not a kid. You're more of a kid than I am.
Well, hello. I've met you before, haven't I?
No, I really don't think so.
Then may I ask your name, ma'am?
Loretta. It's Loretta Oratorio.
Loretta. Well, what a beautiful name. It reminds me of a red rose. A fragrant rose that blooms beyond sunset.
What's your name?
My name is Cheyenne Rainstorm. Hey, can't you see you're interrupting? What do you want to know my name for?
Cheyenne Rainstorm, huh? Cheyenne Rainstorm, that's not possible.
Hey, Loretta, hurry up!
Jerusha.
They're coming right now!
Damn it. Don't you people have any weapons?
Yeah, we did, but they were all blown up in the explosion.
Give me that!
Don't be ridiculous, kid.
That hurt! I just got all scratched up! See?
Blood.
What do you think you're doing?
Our Mirabelle is a Crimson Noble.
That means she's related to the vampires.
You okay? What's wrong, Mirabelle?
Delicious!
No way! I'm not gonna let you suck my blood!
So this is the arms then.
Hey, give it back! No one can use it but me, understand?
What do you think you're doing, kid? This isn't some kind of game.
Listen here! I'm getting sick and tired of you calling me a little kid, understand? What is up with that?
Huh?
I know I look young for my age, but I'm 25 years old. Don't let it fool you.
5?
That's right, 25.
Is that 25 too?
Yep, you bet, huh? Oh no! I don't believe it! This can't be happening!
Knock it off! Stop playing around!
Dr. Aranax, we've got you totally surrounded. I'll give you just 3 minutes. Hand over the boy and the trespassers immediately. If you cooperate, your life will be spared.
What happened to my body? Give me back my body right now. I want my body.
Here, take a look.
Huh? Who is that? Oh no, this is for real.
Hey, wait! What is that? There's some kind of serial number on his foot.
A serial number? There is not. Man, what is going on? How did this happen to me? This boy body. I hope it's just temporary. Okay, last thing I remember, I was shot by someone, and...
What happened?
I don't know!
You've got 2 more minutes.
Look at that.
I see.
I'm gonna blind the enemy. I bet you've never known a generous woman like me before.
Much appreciated. Diane,
Huh?
here. All right, Mr. 25-year-old gunfighter. It's all up to you now.
Fine, you're on then. There's no way I'd miss a target that size.
I'm starting the countdown, understand, Aranax? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, huh? Fire! Don't let them get away!
Very impressive shooting.
Yep.
Hey, this isn't exactly the time for sightseeing. How can you be so calm?
Hey, where's the ground?
Who knows? Didn't you realize this place was up so high?
Don't ask me. I didn't even notice I was in the body of a kid till you guys told me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, welcome to the island of Alcatraz. This cone-shaped floating prison, which makes up the corrections facility, is completely surrounded by exposed magnetic rocks.
This island rotates slowly inside the cone-shaped space once a year, which means the only way out is in the container ship, which departs from that cabin once a year as well. That's the reason why this place is called the Prison of No Escape.
Her explanations always take too long. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So what took you so long?
Hey, how did she climb all the way up there?
It's magic.
Thanks a lot. What?
I had no choice. I'm so sorry.
And so we meet again. Good job, Dr. Aranax. Dr. Aranax, do you know what method we prefer to use to execute the death penalty here on Alcatraz?
No.
This is the Falcon Vein, our executor. The death penalty inmate is given to him as live food.
Well, if you do that, this treasure becomes his food, too.
Huh?
Very entertaining, but I'm afraid the Falcon Vein is only interested in human flesh.
Damn it.
Shall we begin? It's showtime, Aronnax. I've been looking forward to this for some time.
What should we do?
Only one thing to do. We run, of course. Reflect!
Come on, don't you have a stronger card or something?
These don't grow on trees, you know. I can't waste them. I've used several today already.
Okay, fine. I don't really think there's time to discuss the details right now.
True, you may be right about that. But when I say no, I mean no. Let's see. This one is much too valuable, and this one is too.
Come on, choose one.
Oh, how about this one?
Huh?
I found this in the room where the safe was.
What's that? It's time to show them the power of the legend.
Bloody bacon! If he tries to shoot a big gun like that, he'll blow himself away!
Get him, Falcon Vein! Hey! Come back here!
Not very good at flying.
Come back here, you flying rodent!
Just try and catch me, old man. After me.
Wait!
I wonder if that guy has a serious case of agoraphobia or something.
Well, would you look at that warden of the prison in the air?
Help me! I need to get back inside the tower! Somebody help!
Tell me, where is my body?
I don't know!
I said, where is it?
I don't know, I really don't! I was placed in charge of guarding your brain and your face, but that's really all I know about. I was told nothing about where your real body is. Honestly, that's all I know.
You liar!
Don't tell lies, for the smile of the goddess Tygon.
Goddess? I am a reincarnation of the evil race. I don't give a damn about your goddess.
Help me. Please help me. Pray, please.
Well. The final destination of a person killed by the evil race.
What?
You'll have to find the answer with your own tiny brain.
Well, things are looking up.
Well, that's over.
That's that.
But there's something that's really bugging me, Kyo. That story about Twilight whatchamacallit sounded sort of suspicious to me.
Do you mean Twilight Venom? The whole thing happened right after you were shot. I can understand why you would think it was just a fake. It's the truth, whether you believe it or not.
An unexpected mysterious meteor shower pounds Felgaia and creams the town? That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Jeez, even a bad movie wouldn't use a plot that stupid.
You're wrong, little boy.
Huh?
You'd better listen to what your daddy's telling you. It's the truth.
Little boy.
Daddy?
I wouldn't laugh if I were you. It was a living hell. When Pazkiaka sunk into the water, it caused violent monsters to appear everywhere. I believe Twilight Venom is an omen and that the evil race is coming back into existence. We must be on guard.
What's that?
Evil race. The shadow of the Faluna moon.
Why do you think anyone would bring my body to a place like this?
Why not? This is a famous thieves' bazaar. It's not unusual for human bodies to be bargained off here.
What the? Hey, watch it, you klutz! Huh?
Are you all right?
Pardon me there,
Oh,
ma'am.
no. It was all my fault, little boy.
Little boy?
You're a good boy. Helping your daddy do some shopping? That's so adorable.
Under normal circumstances, all I'd have to do is smile at her. Then her eyes would be locked into mine, and a rush of hot burning passion would completely overwhelm us. She wouldn't be able to tear herself away from me even for a moment. It should already be happening by now. We should be all over each other. I've got to have that body now! If someone knows where it is, then please tell me because I want it back!
Ooh, take a look at that gun. That's a rare arm specimen if I've ever seen one. It's been at least 100 years since I've witnessed one of those being fired.
I need to get my body back. I can't stand being a kid like this.
Hey, you two! Over here! I'm talking to you guys, the big ox and the little pipsqueak.
Huh? Who'd you call a little pipsqueak? Hey, jerk, I asked you a question, so start talking.
It wasn't me.
You liar, I'll make you
What's
pay.
the matter? Are you blind, Shorty?
Hey, who said that? If you're hiding, you better come out.
Ta-da! I'm for sale. Would you like to buy me? I'll even give you a bargain. Only 20,000 gala. Hmm? Wait, you have no idea what a valuable commodity I am. Wait, you gotta admit it's rare for an animal to speak a human language. I'm not such a bad deal, don't you think, Abraham?
He's telling you the truth. You're a very lucky kid, believe me. Isaac is Popepi Pipepo, which is a very rare race. They're considered to be quite valuable. You wouldn't want to pass this up.
Give it up, you liar. Just the other day I saw another little varmint that looked almost exactly like him.
Really? I haven't seen anybody that looked like me in at least a couple of decades. There aren't too many of us left. Our species is very rare.
Well, it is true. The one we saw was a female.
Female? You gotta tell me, where's she now?
Who knows? The last time we saw her, she was with 2 female bandits, so I guess they're looking for whatever treasure they can manage to find.
Done deal. Give me the dough, big guy. Hurry up! The minimum asking price should be at least 1 million gala, but I'm letting you get away with a measly 20,000. Come on, big don't be stingy. Got it. Here you go.
You little rodent, give me that money back!
We're professional merchants, so we can't give anything away for free. So, Abraham, what do you think? The shop is all yours. That means you're the boss now.
But are you sure I'm worthy of that, Master?
Did he say master?
You've done great work. I appreciate your efforts. The shop's all yours now.
Master, how can I...
Oh, jeez. There's no need for you to cry.
Thank you. I'll do my best, and I promise to work as hard as I can. I'll make this shop successful just like you've done, Master.
He's out like a light.
Yeah, it's no wonder. He tried firing that gun, but it was way too powerful for his body size.
Why? What do you mean?
Arms is a weapon that destroys an enemy's defenses by using the life forces of the person who tries to fire it.
You seem to know a lot about this stuff.
Well, yeah, of course I do. What did you expect? I've had a lot of time to learn the ropes. In case you don't know, I was born 1,000 years ago. I've seen it all.
Huh.
Kiel, I'm very curious. As a man of science, why are you involved? Is it the boy or the arms that you're more interested in? That's good for me to know. A person who has the capability of using the arms is only seen every few hundred years or more. Due to that fact, it's been said that person could be a reincarnation of the evil race. Is that what you believe?
I've heard Cheyenne's former adult body has a certain birthmark.
A birthmark?
Yes, the shape of the birthmark is the shadow of the moon. It's said that Keanu, king of the evil race, has exactly the same mark.
It was strange. The minute I met him, I felt I was right. There was a certain something that convinced me we'd work together well.
The man with the shadow of the moon. I think this is definitely going to be interesting. But Kiel, this journey might become a very dangerous one if you're not real careful. I feel pretty certain that the government of Bulgaria must have something or other up their sleeve.
I know that.
What do you think about this, mister? I wouldn't normally recommend it, but since your build is so big, I'm pretty sure you can handle it.
No matter how many weapons they have here, I could never find anything as amazing as you. Isn't that right, Bator?
Oh my goodness, what an incredible collection, Mr. Petroni.
Thank you very much, Ms. Oratorio. Take your time and have a look around.
Oh, but aren't you going to give me a personal tour?
I'd like to, but I'm afraid that I have some business that I have to attend.
Oh, couldn't it wait? After I heard about this place, I couldn't stop myself from coming to see everything you have. Can I see your collection? I adore big guns, but most of all, I want you.
I need to get some air.
Looks like your sexy little temptation number was a bust.
Why? What did I do wrong? This has never happened to me before.
Knock it off! These are all a bunch of counterfeits. See? This is a replica and not a very good one. By the looks of this turkey, I'd say the big jerk made it all by himself. He's nothing but a lousy swindler, that's all. We've been taken.
That creep! He's dead meat. Just wait till I get my hands on that good-for-nothing phony!
I see. And Kiel Arnox is the one that has possession of it?
Kiel?
Are you sure that it's Arms? If you're telling me the truth, I'm willing to pay as much as you want for it.
Loretta, what's wrong?
Huh? Who is it?
Room service, sir.
We didn't order anything.
The person in the next room wanted me to bring some champagne, especially for you.
Hmm?
Not you again.
What a nice surprise. I can't believe we're actually staying here at the same hotel. And we're in the next room. Isn't that a coincidence?
Jerusha!
It's Isaku! Isaku?
Why do you have to keep calling me that, huh? You go right on doing it, even though you know I hate it.
Hey, where do you know him from, Jerusha? Unfortunately, he was my fifth husband. Right, Isaku?
It's Isaac, damn it! I-S-A-A-C!
You're the same as ever. Always making a fuss over something stupid like that.
Hey, when you said you'd met a Popepi Pepper, was this the one you meant?
Yeah.
Of all the women, why did it have to be her?
Our timing was just right. And what a nice reunion for you two. It's the perfect occasion to have a party, don't you think? Here, have a drink.
Don't do that.
Come on, lighten up, Kiel. It's considered to be rude to refuse a drink offer from a girl.
You're just a kid, so you're not allowed to drink any champagne.
Huh? What are you talking about? I am an adult.
Maybe so, but right now you're still a kid.
Oh, now. Just for today, the two of you can have a little juice, all right?
What an incredible feeling. And now my deepest desire has finally come true. The supreme weapon of the evil race, which was wiped out of existence by God over 10,000 years ago at the Battle of Chibano. And now, there's one thing left.
Wake up, Cheyenne.
My head hurts. Ow, hey!
They're all gone. Look!
What the heck happened? All I drank was some juice, but I don't remember much after that.
They spiked the drinks, so we'd sleep.
Huh? Where's my... What? Oh, no, I don't see it.
Huh?
It's not here. Where could it have gone?
What's wrong?
It's gone. Gone. Where is it? I can't find my buddy Bator.
What's that?
It was them. Jerusha and those girls. I believe they intended to go after the gun right from the very start.
Those little rats. Oh, hey! What's the big idea coming in without knocking? Huh? That's mine. Let go of my Bator. You stole it, didn't you, you jerk? Huh?
I paid for this with good money. I bought it from a woman named Ms. Oratorio and paid 1 million gala.
1 million?
Please teach me how to use this.
What the hell?
I have a big arms collection, but collecting isn't my only reason for wanting to buy them. The real reason that I want them is to experience the power of the arms within myself.
What?
Hey, don't be so surprised. There are a bunch of weirdos in this world, and he's just one of the crowd.
Help me. I want to feel the power of the arms, the weapon of the evil race. It has always been my greatest dream. I became a collector in the hopes that it would happen and have my own museum. I thought it might increase my chances of finding real arms somewhere. I've done all these things for the arms. But no matter what I do, I still haven't been able to fire one of them.
Well, of course. Arms aren't meant to be used by any ordinary individual. You would have to be a reincarnation of the evil race, same as me.
Please, would you mind shooting me? Of course, I don't want you to hit me. I just want you to aim very close. Especially since I can't fire the arms myself. Can't you see? It's the only way I can feel the power of arms. The only way. You have to do it for me. Please, I'm begging you. I want you to shoot me right now.
Well, okay, since you asked for it.
You understand me? Thank you.
Why have you returned again? Every time you come, my answer's the same. It belongs to Rayvon and I. I won't let you take it, so don't come here anymore. I've had enough. Rayvon!
There, we gotta do something fast. If we wait much longer to release the sand, the dam will give way and break apart.
We're just going to have to wait. As long as Matilda shuts herself up in the tower, we can't do anything to stop it. In the meantime, the thing we need to do now is figure out a way to kill the sand dragon.
Rayvon, I love you.
This looks just like sand, but it feels almost like liquid.
Strange. I wonder if there's something wrong with the river.
I'm not really sure, but it looks like it's about to overflow.
Yes, you're right. If we don't release the sand, the dam will collapse in about 48 hours. We've been looking for you. Isn't it true that you're a great dragon slayer? Our town's main business activity is to salvage unwanted junk from the river that has floated upstream. Ordinarily, we would have released the sand, but this year we weren't able to do that. My daughter Matilda's been making it impossible for us to get it done. She's stopping us by using force. She believes that the sand dragon is her dead fiancé. We have to do something right away, or the dam and the town will be destroyed. And we must do it without hurting my daughter.
So you're asking us to kill the dragon? Interesting idea.
We've already put away 20 fire-breathing dragons, so there's nothing to worry about. We're the men for your job.
The daughter of the mayor doesn't look like she's going to give up. It's almost been a week since she shut herself up there. She is a very persistent woman. Hey, why are you eating your lunch while I have to sit here keeping a lookout? It's not fair that I have to work while you get to eat. Don't worry about it. They're causing such a racket down there that nobody even realizes that we're up here watching them from a place like this.
Yeah, why don't you come and eat with us? I don't think anything exciting is going to happen for a while. Except I know you're very picky about food.
You're not the greatest cook. Ain't starving. Oh my goodness, we've got trouble. You better take a look at this. Our three annoying friends are back and they're going after the dragon.
Oh no, they're here again? It doesn't matter where we go. They always show up unexpectedly and mess everything up.
What a revolting development. Then that means my ex is here too.
Don't panic, we'll think of something.
The first thing we should do is go down there and find a place to hide. Yeah, before they get away with the treasure. Hurry, let's go.
That was smart. Why'd you say we killed dragons when we've never even come across one? We've got some explaining to do.
Don't be so worried. It isn't such a big deal. Besides, if we don't get rid of the dragon, we'll never be able to get our hands on the treasure. I've heard the treasure is shaped just like a human body. It might even be my real body, so I'm going after it no matter what happens. It's up to you if you want to come along with me.
You honestly think a kid like that will be able to kill a dragon? Who knows? The mayor's failed so far, so it's gotta be worth a try.
I'm gonna shoot this harpoon gun into the dragon. Then you go ahead and trap him.
I gotcha. Just leave it to me.
Please, I beg you, don't let anything bad happen to my daughter.
You're just gonna have to trust me.
As mayor of this town, I think it would be wise to think about your citizens, and not just your daughter. Otherwise, they could get very angry, and chances are they may turn on you.
He's right. The townspeople don't look very happy as it is.
I wouldn't worry about that. They shouldn't be angry for long. Once you kill the dragon and recover the treasure, then I plan on dividing up the money and giving everyone a fair share.
I'm gonna borrow that crane.
By the looks of these sourpusses, I'd say the people in this town don't trust the mayor at all.
He probably intends to use the treasure as a last-ditch effort to make amends to those guys. The problem is we're gonna take the loot for ourselves, so unfortunately he'll fail. That means his time left as mayor is very short. I feel sorry for him. It's too bad.
I wonder if all this junk could be exchanged for money.
Hey, kid!
Huh?
You shouldn't be out there. There's a huge dragon living in the sand. You'll get hurt. I don't know how my father enticed you to come, but you better hurry up and go back to the shore.
This must be the place. That's the mayor's girl. Hey! Sorry about this. I've come here to kill the dragon!
That boy's pretty sassy. I'm going to teach him a lesson.
It's the dragon!
I told you, hurry and go back to the shore. You'll sink your boat and then you'll never get away.
I'll get you! No way! This isn't as easy as I thought. That sand dragon seems to have a mind of his own. Hey! What happened to Kiel? He's not around.
What's going on here?
We don't agree with the way the mayor's handling this, so from now on, you take orders from us. We want you to get out, stop what you're doing, and leave here immediately.
Wonder where the kid is. Hope he's all right.
Cheyenne knows what he's doing. I'm sure he'll be able to handle himself.
She's beautiful. Hey, lady, just hold on. I'll be right there. Here I come!
Hey, are you all right?
Aw, darn. How klutzy can you get? How am I supposed to be cool with this twerpy little body?
Huh? Are you guys out of your minds?
So far, you haven't done anything right. You failed at trying to recover the treasure, and even your own daughter won't listen to a word you have to say. From here on in, we're gonna take these matters into our own hands.
The way you did things was pathetic. It's a joke. You put a stop to the wedding between Raven and your daughter because you hated him, then you made him look for the treasure, but you knew he wouldn't come back. Thanks to your selfishness, I can say goodbye to my cruddy job.
Let me ask you some questions about this treasure. Have you actually seen it, and do you know what it consists of?
Why should we answer your question? You couldn't even kill that dragon.
I see. Then you haven't seen the treasure. You don't know if it's a bunch of bunk or if it's even worth something. It's just a rumor that could turn out to be false.
What?
Wait, just ignore the guy.
Who are you? Really?
My name's Cheyenne. I'm a dragon slayer, and I was commissioned to get rid of the sand dragon according to your father's request.
Is that the truth?
Tell me, why do you want to protect that sand dragon so much?
The reason is because it's not just a dragon. Rayvon's been reborn in him.
Reborn?
Yes. After he was lost beneath the sand, he made the transformation into the sand dragon. He did it so that we would never have to be apart.
Come on, I've never heard of a story about a human that was actually reborn into a dragon.
But it's true.
But why won't you let them recover the sunken treasure from the sand? Your father's been very worried about you. You should give him some slack.
I beg your pardon, you don't know what you're saying. Rayvon found the treasure that had sunk in the dam. He traveled all over the world to get approval from my father so that we could be married. My father was against the marriage right from the start, mainly because Rayvon was a traveler. I can't believe that my father wants to go after the treasure and risk the town's safety. Rayvon and I never wanted that to happen.
Well, that's selfish.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Marcella.
Let's go. We have to get out of here.
your crazy delusions.
Matilda! You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
What's that?
I got a real bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you want to know why? It's because you're a wimp, and wimps feel like that. It's natural.
I should have given my blessing to their marriage without giving them a hard time.
Rayvon.
Matilda, I have a confession to make. I'm a thief, and the only reason that I'm here is to steal the treasure.
What?
I've been searching for my real body. That's what led me to this place. I'm sorry, but it's very important to me. But when I become an adult again, maybe we can get together.
What if the dam collapses, we're all gonna die at the same time? What an awful fate!
I don't think so. Take a look over there. We may be in luck.
Jerusha, you came here to rescue me!
Give me a break. It has nothing to do with you. I'm here for the loot. We made it in the nick of time, but we better hurry up or we won't get out of this place alive.
You realize this means we have to split the treasure.
In this case, I wouldn't mind sharing it with you, but it may not be possible for any of us to get our hands on it now.
The dragon is coming back here to rescue Matilda. We're gonna be in big trouble if he finds us here.
Yeah, I've got an idea. Let's throw her outside of the dam.
No way! Wait!
I wonder what happened to Cheyenne.
I couldn't tell you. All I can say is, let's hope that he's immortal. But it's too dangerous for us to stay here. If he gets out of there alive, it's going to be a miracle.
Matilda! Are you all right? What is this joint anyway? I can't believe there's a room here under the sand. Hmm? Whoa. Is that...
What is that thing?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it.
That could be a relic from the long-lost technology of the evil race.
Or a vessel of the goddess Lyra.
Look where it's headed! Hey, maybe it'll plug up that hole so the stream of sand will stop.
Matilda, hurry up! All right, we're out!
Then again, I might be wrong.
This looks like... It looks just like you.
Couldn't manage to find it, even though I've been constantly searching for it for the last 6 months.
Let's not ask any unnecessary questions. That would definitely be the safest way for both of us. You should think only of achieving your goal. Now, I leave the matter to you.
That's the gigantic library called Libra. I wish I had the time to just come here for some reading and not for work.
Yeah, so do I. I've heard that this place has got pretty much every kind of book in the whole world.
Hey, you guys, let's not forget why we're here, okay?
Next? Huh?
What are you looking at?
We don't need a pipsqueak like you. Go on now, get out of here and go back home.
Who you calling a pipsqueak? I came here because I wanted to work for you.
Well, that's too bad. I don't want to have to worry about our books getting scribbled in by a little kid like you. Hold on there.
Huh?
Oh, it's the acting chief. Sir.
I don't think it's a very good idea to exclude him simply for being a kid. This could be a good opportunity for everyone. Why don't we let him grow his love for books while he works here?
Yes, sir.
I hate being treated like a kid.
Well, you are a kid, no matter how you look at it.
True.
Oh, shut up! Stop! Give it back!
What the hell's this? It's nothing. It's just a little kid's toy. Here.
Welcome to Libra. I'm the acting chief, Eustace. Today, I'd like to ask you all to steel yourselves to the task at hand to help prepare the library. Each group will work separately according to this list.
Where do you suppose the chief is?
He's probably in jail now. The fire happened 6 months ago, and from what I hear, it was set by the chief himself.
Work in the most timely and efficient way possible.
Stop dragging this out, and please, tell us the truth. Chief Barrow.
You are also too persistent. No matter how many times you ask, my answer is the same.
6 people lost their lives in that fire. 5 were your own men. And at this very moment, the last one is still unidentified.
Unidentified charred body. It might be my body, and I am gonna find it no matter what.
If it's an unidentifiable charred body, then that has to mean it's been burnt to a crisp.
Hey, don't make it sound like a burnt fish or something.
It's a serious enough crime just setting fire to books, but you're also under investigation for murder here. Don't you have the slightest idea that a crime like this is horribly wrong?
Why, yes, I do.
You knew, but you did it anyway?
That's right.
But why?
In order to protect this library. Oh, hello, Eustace, my friend. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. I've been keeping myself very busy working as the acting chief of the library.
You should work like a beaver repairing those books. When necessary, you should untie the binding thread and exchange the flyleaf for a new one. Then rebind the book carefully.
There is no need to tell me how to do my job. I'm doing perfectly well.
Fine, then good for you. Do your best.
So how has he been doing?
Nothing new. All he says is he protected the library. Anyway, what little he has been telling us is all nonsense. He's pretty old now, so I'm wondering if he might just be senile.
Is the coast clear? Looks like they're gone. The security in this place is awfully tight for a library.
Of course it is. That's because this is where they keep the Faluna Bible.
Where does that information come from? Is it Weekly Treasure magazine again?
This time it's for sure. The magazine you can trust is #1. The article's right here in the Treasure Encyclopedia.
The Treasure Encyclopedia?
In the Faluna Bible, there's an article telling about the location of the treasure of King Keanu of the evil race, which was sealed by the goddess Lyra.
That sounds suspicious, doesn't it? But where in the library do you think it might be? The eternal hell of the books?
Okay, then, that's why we're going to start looking for it now.
The infinite hell of the books.
Oh, man.
Damn it, enough of this. Nothing but books and books everywhere you look. It's like an endless labyrinth. Where's the charred body?
Now, wait a minute. Just what on earth are you doing here?
Hey, that's my line. I want to know why it is you always manage to show up no matter where we go.
I can't believe you've gone and chased me this far. You are the absolute epitome of childishness, aren't you?
You having some kind of delusions? Who the hell wants to be with an old female like you?
Old female? That's 5,000 years an old female!
Anyway, would you please be kind enough to not constantly interrupt us?
Sure thing, and the same to you.
What do we do?
All we can do is ask the person who'd know.
Who's that?
I'm talking about the chief of the library. He's currently in jail for arson. I would imagine he might know something about the charred body.
I wonder if he knows anything about the Faluna Bible.
Of course he does. Wait a sec!
What's
What?
that?
Who is it? Oh, it's you.
What the hell? What an ugly bat!
Ah, yes, very good. Such good boys. Now then, where would I go to find the chief? Thanks. And while you're at it, I think I'd like to take the keys to the prison.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, man, about the charred body I keep hearing about. Can you just tell me where it is? There's some very important to us.
Quiet! It's not old man. Call me Chief. Chief!
Excuse me, Chief, but is there a book called the Faluna Bible somewhere in this collection?
Are you serious? This library is the best library in Falgar. We have every kind of book from all over the world.
Which means it is here, isn't it? All right, Chief, do you think you could let us know where we might be able to find it?
Also, can you tell me where the charred body is, old man? I mean, Chief?
If you really want me to tell you, before we do anything, you'll have to let me go. Oh, it's been such a long time since I felt this. The smell. What a feeling.
What the heck's that about?
What a strange old man.
I don't like this stream.
Huh?
What do you mean, stream?
The stream of the books. You must change the order of the books as I call them out to you.
Huh? Well, why would we have to do something like that?
If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But then if you don't, you simply won't be able to find the thing you're looking for.
Oh, God.
Why do we have to do this?
Here, the books on astronomy go here.
Yes, sir.
Meteorology related are on that shelf. Oh, are you all right? Oh, I see. Please forgive me. Ah! Idiot! You have to be more careful when you're dealing with books.
What do you think's more important anyway? People or books, old man?
Books. You see, from the darkest days of the very beginning of antiquity, book burning was done repeatedly by men in power. Their intention was to control the intelligence and thoughts of the people, until finally our ancestors took a stand against them. They protected books from the tyrannical actions of the government by establishing this place as their base of operation. The books we're talking about are not only very rare, but every one of them contains the soul of our ancestors. For the people of Libra like me, no kind of treasure can ever match the value of these books. What the hell are you doing? That doesn't last forever. Hurry it up. And boy, you there.
Crazy old man.
Oh no. It was hot, wasn't it? I'm so sorry.
Oh, there he goes again.
He certainly is a strange old man. Anyway, he's the one who set the fire to start with, so how come he's so sorry now?
By the way, there's something I'd like to know. Why are you looking for the Faluna Bible?
Well, I saw an article in the Treasure Encyclopedia, and it said it's very valuable.
Idiot, do you know anything at all? You shouldn't confuse an ordinary treasure with the Faluna Bible. Why, it survived the fire of the War of Giado. It's a priceless book about science technologies.
Yes, I see.
You didn't know that, but you're trying to get it anyway?
Oh, be quiet, will you? Certainly it's still valuable, isn't it?
I must warn you, you are not the first ones who have come here to try to take the Faluna Bible. The people who came here 6 months ago are very much the same as you. They attacked and killed my men, and then they too attempted to steal the Faluna Bible. But, in spite of this, thanks to the brilliance of my plan, I got them all!
Don't do anything weird to it. That charred body just might very well be my own.
But, Chief, what are you doing here?
I believe that is my line. Eustace, what are you doing here? Do you mean you can't tell me?
It's the Faluna Bible.
What?
The Faluna Bible is, without question, the most important book, controlled by the Chief of Libra, generation after generation, and you didn't give it to anyone.
The person who decides who the book should be given to is the chief, and that's me. You have nothing to say about it.
I see, then. Since you say so, that leaves me no other choice. It can't be. Does that mean I was swindled?
This is the same monster as before. I see now it must have been alive, but in a dormant state. It's weak against fire. Set it on fire.
Not that. If we use fire against him, our most important books will be...
Hey, monster! This is the one you're after, isn't it?
Oh, that's it, the Faluna Bible.
Here, this way!
No, Chief!
This way!
It's weak against fire. Set it on fire.
Fire! Get me some fire!
Oh, jeez. This card was so expensive.
The engine of the Guardian Factor seems to be imperfect.
And we failed.
But the Faluna Bible has completely disappeared, and for the moment, I think that is enough.
Oh, Chief,
Eustace.
I was so stupid. The Faluna Bible was...
Well, let's get going then, my attendant.
Your attendant? Who's that girl?
That's Michelle Franz. She's the strongest candidate for getting the inheritance. They say she's Rotess's granddaughter.
This is getting complicated.
Yeah, no kidding. Supposedly her grandparents have already passed away, so the only real evidence left is the masterpiece entitled Girl with Flute.
A real masterpiece?
That's right. That's the painting that was going to make Rotess famous. And the model for the painting was Michelle's grandmother, Lana Franz.
I see. Where's the painting now?
That's the mystery. Some say that Rotess discarded the painting, but if it does exist, it's worth at least 20 billion gala.
So how do you plan on trying to find something that might not exist?
Just you wait, you'll see. Where there's a will, there's a way, as I always say. I'll get my way.
Hey, what's wrong with you? You're getting seasick before the ship even sets sail. Just pathetic, kid. Here, take this seasick medicine.
Are you all right, Cheyenne?
Say, by the way, Kiel, did you find it or not?
I think I found something that might be it, but the security is pretty heavy.
This time, don't rely on the kid. He's green around the gills.
I'm fine, really I am. It's nothing.
Hang in there, kid.
Well, well. Mr. Rotez had more relatives than I expected.
A pack of liars.
Liars?
They're all opportunists. I doubt any one of them has a legitimate claim to the inheritance. You're a lawyer. Can't you see through the facade?
Well, I can see that you're as stern as usual, Mr. Kojima.
None of these phonies came to see Mr. Rotess while he was still alive. Not one of them.
I understand how you feel, sir. No one understood the artistry of Mr. Rotess quite the way you did.
Which reminds me, where is it?
It's over there. I brought it from the courthouse. I suppose it will cause a great deal of confusion.
I have nothing to do with it.
Oh, well, look who's here.
It's the kid. What are you doing in a place like this?
I've heard that there's a treasure shaped like a human body on board.
Why don't you give it up and find yourself a steady job?
Shut up!
Isn't that pathetic? A seasick sailor. How pitiful.
Ms. Michelle, once you get the inheritance, please allow me to handle the management of the paintings. It would be my honor.
No, allow me. I'm the one for the job. You can't trust just anyone. I'll handle that responsibility.
Well, it's far too valuable for someone like him.
Who asked you?
No, gentlemen. Nothing has been decided quite yet.
But who can dispute the facts? You are the grandchild of Mr. Rotess himself. And just between you and me, the others are nothing compared to you, Ms. Michelle.
Now, Mr. Corey. She sure thinks she's high and mighty.
I know. She thinks she's a princess or something all of a sudden.
Of course. I have heard that there are some tricky people who would stoop so low as to pretend to be an illegitimate child of Rotess in order to get the inheritance money. But that's just a rumor. I can't imagine there are really any people like that.
Yes, who are you?
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Loretta Oratorio, Rotess's long-lost granddaughter and love child.
Oh, that's very interesting. That means that you and I are related, and you're my aunt.
Your aunt?
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you, Auntie Loretta.
Yes, well, listen, Miss Michelle, do you have any way of proving conclusively who you are?
When you see girl with flute with your own eyes, then you'll understand.
And where would that be?
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
All I know is that it's somewhere in the ship.
What a load of bull.
That is the truth! I know because that painting is my grandfather's. Better slow down. If you keep on drinking, you're going to end up feeling as sick as this kid.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know.
Hey, look at that!
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The time has come to announce the will of Mr. Rotess Milo Urich by none other than Mr. Rotess himself.
That can't be.
What is going on here?
I'm doomed. There's no way that old geezer's my body.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming here tonight. I would like to announce my will shortly, but before doing so, there is something I would like for you to see. This is my masterpiece, Girl with Flute.
She looks exactly like Miss Michelle.
Indeed, she's beautiful.
This painting was never completed, so I kept it privately. It is my final painting. The person who witnessed the entire process of his painting, and my companion of 60 years, Mr. Kojima Strauss, I give all of my inheritance to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the cruise.
Mr. Kojima, I'm an art dealer, and I'd love to represent you and Mr. Rotess's entire collection, if I may, sir.
Explain yourself. What is this about? Everyone knows that girl in the painting is me.
I agree that the girl in the painting and you look identical, but I'm afraid that this is not my decision, ma'am.
That's nonsense. I don't need your lip service, sir. Captain, I demand you stop the ship at once. Captain!
Oh, dear. Nobody seems to give a hoot. I guess they can't hear the princess screaming.
That's not very nice.
This isn't very comfortable.
You can say that again.
I can barely squeeze through here.
Are we making this more difficult than we need to?
Well, of course not. If it's too easy to steal, then it's no fun at all. We have to play the part or we wouldn't be good thieves.
Show off. It's that girl!
Huh? No way!
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? What do you want? Are you a thief? Tell me.
The question is, what the hell are you doing?
A thief has no right to talk to me like that. Oh no, it looks like we're in for it now.
Cheyenne, you don't have to leave right this minute, do you?
Yeah, now that I know the wax statue was the painter, there's no reason to stay. I gotta get out of here. Remind me never to sail again. I'd rather walk next time.
What's the matter?
I think I just heard something.
Where? I don't hear anything.
That's so weird. It stopped.
It was heartless of you to say that. Did you really think that it would make me happy to get all of the inheritance to keep for myself? It's difficult enough as it is, having to bear the pain of living on without you. But I will soon join you.
Do you remember our first cruise, just you and me? Those were the days. And now it's been almost 2,000 years since then. Wowee! You were so cute back then. But you're pretty good looking even now. Huh?
You finished talking to yourself. Isaku.
Don't call me that name!
Man, take it easy. Why shouldn't I use your pet name? My Isaku.
You know I can't resist it when you talk to me with that cute voice.
Give me a break. You're such a big pushover. You haven't changed a bit. Hey, I just heard something.
Attention, everybody on board. In a few moments, I am going to sink this ship. If you want to escape, please evacuate into the lifeboats. 1 minute from now, I will initiate the first explosion.
Pretty good timing. Let's go. Do these people think money is more important than their lives? I'm not gonna let this ship roll around anymore. I've had it.
Stop! No, that's my only memento of my grandmother. Don't touch it.
She's still acting like the granddaughter.
I kind of feel sorry for her. Shouldn't we help her?
Why should we?
Oh, dear.
Okay, fine. If you insist, we can help her.
Please!
99.
Watch out!
Are you all right? Overkill, wouldn't you say?
Maribel asked me to do it. Where have you two been all this time? Oh, I get it.
No, you don't. You don't get nothing.
What are you guys talking about? We've got to hurry up.
I'm sure that Cheyenne's looking for Kojima right now.
Let's go.
All right, I've had enough of you driving this ship.
Look, I don't care who you are. Just evacuate the ship right now.
Don't worry about me. I'm not dying here. I'm just fed up with all of this rough riding, that's all.
Well, I have no intention of stopping it.
I could care less if you want to kill yourself. That's your problem. Why, I could even kill you myself and put you out of your misery right now if you want me to. Yeah.
Mr. Kojima, it's one thing if you want to take your own life, but innocent people shouldn't have to suffer with you. Don't you care about them?
What do you know? You wouldn't understand.
It was you. You were the model for this painting, weren't you? Why did my grandmother tell me such a lie?
This is all my fault, really.
Then please explain.
It's not what you think. Your grandmother had been engaged to him.
Then do you mean to say that this young lady is your...
My grandchild.
She's not the grandchild of Mr. Rotes?
Wait a minute. Then what kind of relationship did you have with him?
We were lovers.
What did you just say? You were lovers? Did grandmother know about this?
Yes, she knew. And that's the reason why I canceled our engagement. Rotes and I had been roommates long ago in the dorm at the Art Academy. My major was music, but his passion was painting. On a long summer vacation, I brought Rotes with me back to my hometown, since he didn't want to go back home to his. There, I was introduced to my fiancée, Lana, for the very first time. No matter what we did, the three of us were always together. Those were the best days of my entire life. I wish that time would last forever. But then, one day, Rotes's attitude suddenly changed. He became cold and withdrawn. At first, I thought that perhaps Rotes might have fallen in love with Lana. But I was wrong. Rotes was jealous of Lana. The only love he could know was that of a man. And I eventually became the same way. In the end, I chose Rotes, not Lana. However, if I had known that Lana was carrying my child at that time...
That's enough! You were the one who ruined my grandmother's life. You destroyed her! Grandmother was a kind and wonderful woman, but when she was all alone, I could hear her crying. It's because of you. It's all your fault.
Well, isn't that a touching story? Hand over the painting right now.
Back off, you despicable opportunist.
Look who's calling the kettle black. You just used your crest back there. Nobody move. If you do anything stupid, then I'll have to shoot a girl. Idiot! Oh, no! Nice lady.
Bad taste.
Dear Lana, she never said a word about it to anyone, no matter what the rumors implied. I know I should have told you the truth long ago. I'm so sorry.
We don't have very much time left.
There's a lifeboat at the stern of the ship. Hurry. You must use it.
Please come with us, Grandpa.
Thank you, my dear granddaughter.
Oh, Grandfather.
Here, take this. This was given to me by Lana a long time ago.
The ship is about to sink.
Hurry. Go.
No, wait. Grandfather!
Look how high we are.
This is our only way out.
Mom wanted me to be a respectable conductor, just like my father. Dad risked his life to be punctual and died on duty doing his job. Now, I'm following in his footsteps, and I want to be a good conductor just like he was. 20 seconds to departure.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Gracie, the queen. Oh, please. Jimmy comes back. I know he'll come. I know he will. We promised each other. We're running away together because we're in love. I love you, Daddy. Hurry.
Ma'am, please stop.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Young lovers treasure their last few minutes before separation. We can wait a little longer, can't we?
Yeah, I used to be like that back in the good old days.
Hey, that's just not right. That guy's the conductor. Hey, Mr. Conductor, let me do that. You're supposed to be working.
Oh, shame on you.
Oh, God. Hey, I guess we made it.
Sylvie!
I knew you'd make it, Danny. Because I believe in you. I love you. I love you, Danny. What's up?
We haven't departed and we're 2 minutes behind.
2 minutes. Okay, calm down. We're only talking about 2 minutes here. I know we can make up 2 minutes easily.
This is not funny.
Danny.
What'd she find so attractive about him? When I had my real body, girls were all over me. Hey, handsome, you can do whatever you want. You mean like this? Oh, more stronger. You look more gentle.
Put up, poison.
You're so selfish.
Hi there, mister.
Huh? Who are you?
You've fallen in love with that woman, haven't you, mister?
Me? Fallen in love? No, not with her.
But you've been looking at her for a really long time, right? That one there?
Let me see. Yep, that's definitely Kiel's type of woman, all right. Take it from me. Avoid her. She's got a whole trainload of emotional baggage.
I'll forget I saw her.
Hey, you. I must say that you're my type. Why don't you kiss me?
What the hell? Quiet.
Lily, that's cheating. No fair, sis. You always get him first.
Hey, who are you anyway?
I don't on you. Little girls should not be talking to grown men. You should just sit quietly like young ladies and let men come to you.
But, Mother, if nobody talks to us, what should we do? Will we have to wait forever? If I'm tired of waiting, can I take a rest?
I'm afraid it's a woman's lot to be waiting. Waiting and waiting, so tired of waiting.
Mommy's waiting for Dad to come back, isn't she? Even though he ran away and went with his girlfriend. Poor Mommy, it's so sad. She still thinks Daddy will come back even after all that.
Love affairs. Terrible things.
There he is. Target confirmed.
That's Mr. Ballard, the eccentric collector of secret treasures.
And it's crammed with priceless riches.
Oh, I can't wait. And then what? We plan a scam to get it away?
Yeah, with my hot body and luscious looks.
You've tried that enough, but it's never worked yet. Nope, never.
May I help you, ma'am? Did you lose something? I'd be happy to help you look for it. What was it that you lost?
Oh, no, it was nothing, really. Oh, dear, I can't believe it. I have lost my watch, my father's watch, my precious keepsake. Oh, what shall I do?
What does the watch look like, ma'am?
Are there any patterns on the surface? We need some sort of description to find it.
Well, it's silver, and the lid has a beautiful arabesque pattern on it, and, hey, look, over there. It's just like the one that the conductor's looking at.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, what do you think you're doing?
Sir, would you please be so kind as to show me your watch?
These girls here are telling us the watch you're holding looks exactly like the one she lost.
Did you just find it?
Hey, get away from me. Hands off. This happens to be a memento from my father.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry to hear that.
We're so sorry.
Okay, so tell me, girls, where'd you lose it? What? What the hell?
What an evil-looking group. They must be criminals. I bet they've even committed horrible crimes. Ah. That's it. That's gotta be it. I'm gonna go get the sheriff.
Well, have some more.
Excuse me, are you the sheriff's?
Need some help?
Well, actually... Huh?
Why are you doing this?
That was just a test. But this time I'm gonna kill you. Say your prayers, Danny.
Stop it!
Oh, no, Mommy, what's the matter?
I'm sorry, Ronnie. It wasn't serious. I was just gonna have some fun with her. That's all. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please.
Danny, how could you? I thought you were serious about me. I thought this was real.
Put your hands up. You're a wanted man, aren't you?
No, that's not him. The criminal I mean is in the next car down.
Huh?
What's the matter? What's going on?
Calm down. The power just went out, that's all.
Don't worry. The power will switch over to the emergency backup any second now. See? Ah.
The baby's coming.
Huh? A baby?
Oh, no, hang on, Mommy. Somebody please help my mother. She's having a baby. Please hurry up or Mommy could die.
Right. Attention, everyone. Is there a doctor on board? If there is, please speak up.
It's time.
He's the doctor. He's some kind of doctor, all right.
Oh, good. Please, hurry. You've got to come and help her. Won't you, doctor, please?
Wait a minute, you're making a mistake.
Yes, I did. Well, you've improved quite a bit. Didn't you know?
Uh-oh, there's already somebody here.
Who the hell are you?
My baby's coming.
Where's the blanket I asked for?
Right here.
Now go tell the engineer to stop the train.
We can't do that. It's not possible. If the train stops, the arrival time would be... Look, it's bad enough we're already 2 minutes behind as it is. The train cannot be stopped. No way.
Then tell him to slow down.
Oh, no.
This is extremely serious. The lives of the mother and baby depend upon it.
Yes, I understand.
Why the heck do I have to do things like this?
Why the heck do I always have to do things like this?
What are you doing now?
Nothing. Oh.
I'm sorry I cheated on you. You're the best one for me.
Oh, Danny, I love you so much.
I can't believe everything's fine already with the wife who just tried to kill him. I wonder what happened to the one he dumped.
Without having Danny in my life,
My life means nothing. Nothing at all.
All right, hands up! You are under arrest, criminal. Huh? You're making a mistake.
We're traveling performers.
We didn't do anything wrong. Why are you coming after us like that?
Because we heard from the conductor. There's a wanted criminal on board, and he asked if we could arrest him, ma'am.
The conductor?
Oh no! My Duralumin briefcase is missing. I can't find it. My Duralumin briefcase. It's gone.
No.
What's the matter?
Please, I need to see the sheriff right now.
That's me. I'm the sheriff.
It's gone. My important collection has been stolen. It was those women.
What women?
Oh, here you are. Sheriff, we have captured a wanted criminal all by ourselves, and quite perfectly, I might add.
Didn't we do a good job?
Knock it off. I haven't stolen anything yet. Aren't you Thief 129?
They're the ones I told you about. Those are the two women who stole my briefcase.
Huh? Hands up.
Slowing down. That'll delay the arrival even more.
My life is pointless now. Goodbye, my life.
Wait, don't do it.
More delays and more delays and more
Let's take our
delays.
chances and get out of here.
Yeah. Stop. Nobody move. If you want to save this woman's life, then stop the train now.
Stop the train?
That's him. He's the real most wanted criminal.
She's right. That's him. Look.
Well, then that means...
If he's the criminal, then this man's
I told you. I'm a traveling street performer. Sorry.
I'm sure you are. So do you mind if I untie them now?
Go right ahead.
Are you prepared to take responsibility for what just happened?
You've undermined our authority as sheriffs.
I'm sorry. I was confused by their facial features. Excuse me, but you must realize you've forgotten about me.
The number one priority right now would be saving that woman's life, wouldn't you say?
He's right.
How dare you? Is your money all you can think about, you bastard?
Oh, not me.
Stop yakking. This is serious business. Got it? Hey, conductor, make them stop the train now.
You want me to do what? I am not gonna tolerate any more delays.
Whatever. If you're gonna kill
Hey.
me, go ahead and do it.
Are you crazy? You're trying to get yourself killed? Don't waste your life like that, lady.
I guess. He's not so bad.
Congratulations, you've got a beautiful baby boy.
Oh, at last, a baby boy. May I ask your name, sir?
Me? It's Kiel.
Then that settles it. I'm going to name this precious little fellow Kiel.
You did it.
Yep, I guess I did at that.
Oh, don't cry, Kiel.
Kiel.
That's what they named the baby.
I seen a terrible thing. It's pointed to my eyes. I'll never be able to forget it.
Hey, wait a minute, we're backing up.
Backing up. Go back. We have to go back to where we were. But we can't.
You just shut your mouth. Keep backing up or I'll blow this guy's head off.
I don't care about that. Take us back to where we were so we can clear the rubble from the tracks. When it's cleared, we continue forward as scheduled. No matter what happens, it's our duty as railroad men to make sure that this train arrives on time. But Alan...
I admire your spirit, son. You're cool, but still, I'm afraid that I'm not letting nobody arrest me. Unfortunately, with a storm like this, the only sensible escape is to go back to the previous station. What the hell do you think you're doing? Don't you care if this guy dies?
I'm a railroad man too, you know.
Well, that's too bad. Then I guess I'll just have to drive it myself. Open up! Give yourself up and come out of there! Don't make it worse on yourself! Ah, shut up! If you come any closer, I'm gonna blow his head off! Oh, no!
Oh, no. The throttle linkage must have been hit. She's running out of control now. Huh?
What? Come on, you gotta tell me what to do here!
Stop the train right now.
What do you mean? I can't do that!
Oh, no. Out of control. Full speed in reverse. We'll never get there. Never! Pull the brake! Pull it!
Due to a landslide, the express train is temporarily out of operation. We apologize for any inconvenience and appreciate your patience. Please stand by. Oh, what the hell? The train's on its way here?
That's it! Keep it going! Move it! Come on!
Hey, now that's a good idea. Alan! Alan!
Come on!
It's been so long, but he's finally come. I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. 130 years.
Isaac, stay down! Hey! Look over there!
I can't see a thing.
Now we can get out of this mess. Wow, I wonder what this place is.
And what's it doing in the middle of the desert?
Hey, do you hear that? I don't think we're all alone here. Look. Over there.
We'd like to welcome you. You've been expected for quite some time.
Expected? But why?
Please, be so kind as to follow us.
Coils. Yippee! We're in for a treat.
Excuse us, Miss Elizabeth. Our guests have just arrived.
Hello. Lady.
I've been waiting so long.
Huh?
Yes, as long as I can remember.
What's that? Wait a minute, old woman. I'm not the man you're looking
Oh,
for.
no, don't talk to me that way. It's so cruel. Please call me Liz, my love. It's much more personal, don't you think? Give me a little kiss, lover.
Kiss?
Oh, boy, you're a real ladies' man! We prepared all this food just for you, so please help yourself to anything you'd like. Dear, don't you want any? Come on, try this. Here, now open your mouth.
No, thanks. Not right now.
Darling, what's wrong? Don't be shy. Just take a little bite. Woo-hoo! You don't want to disappoint her, big guy.
Hey!
Isn't it good?
Well, yeah, I guess. Jerk.
Excuse me. What are you doing here, Mirabelle?
Shh. Be quiet. Can't you see we are trying to become maidens here? So don't stand in our way.
Oh, I get it. Well, that's gotta mean there's a treasure. That's the real reason, right?
Well, I suppose.
Hey there, babe. Fancy meeting you here, huh?
Excited?
Hardly. Well, same here.
I can't figure out what Miss Elizabeth is trying to do. Can you believe she allowed those dirty men to come in here? Yes, it's absolutely horrible. She's trying to undo everything she's ever taught us. I know. It's not exactly the way a role model is supposed to behave.
I know it's in here somewhere. I can smell it. I found it. All right. Well, let's see what it is. Oh, it's cold. A pearl, but not just a regular one. This is a blue pearl. And there's a lot more where this came from. Now that's what I call a treasure. Wait a minute. Now, what does it say about this in the treasure magazine? According to this article, the maidens have been protecting this treasure for over a century, but there's got to be something else besides pearls.
Hey, you gigolo.
That crazy old woman just wouldn't let go of me. So I told her that I had to go to the bathroom, and I got away. Hey, what do you say we stock up on supplies and get the hell out of here before she catches me?
Sorry, afraid we can't leave here just yet.
Why not?
Because I ran into Mirabelle a few minutes ago.
You mean they beat us to the punch? That figures.
Yeah. And you know what? She said that there's some kind of treasure here.
Then we may as well just leave. The two of them will claim it.
Come on! Where's your sense of fun? Don't you want to enjoy our journey a little bit? And in order to do that, we need to get a hold of some cash.
So what's your plan?
Please that old woman. Make her feel like a princess till we find the treasure. I know you can pull it off. Put blinders on your eyes. Can't be that hard. Can it?
You'll pay.
Oh, being here with you is like a wonderful dream that has finally come true.
Incredible. This garden's one of the most spectacular I've ever seen, Elizabeth.
Oh, the maidens here are not allowed to venture outside of these grounds. It's strictly forbidden. That's why we planted this garden. It's our sanctuary.
I see. Well, it's incredible.
How lovely. I can't believe I'm on a date with such a sweet man, and we're strolling along in a garden together.
Yeah.
I've waited so long for you to come, but it was well worth it.
Go for it.
No. There's no need to cry. Please, Elizabeth.
Kiel! I'm so happy. So very, very happy.
This'll work. Now, trust me. Hey, Carol. Use this flower. Here. Come on, just take it. Women love flowers. It'll be sure to impress her. Yeah, come on, take it.
Best.
Give it to her.
Huh?
Elizabeth, here.
Huh? Oh my, is that for me?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Come on, what the hell are you waiting for?
Well,
Yes, Kiel?
I just...
Yes? Oh, well.
Oh. Just kiss her, Kiel. It's better than dying.
He never considers my feelings.
Then I opened up the shell and looked inside.
So, were there pearls?
Yes. From what I saw in there, they're cultivating tons of them.
Do you think that's what the treasure could be?
I'm not sure. It doesn't seem right somehow. I'm going to check it out again.
Right. Do you think it's something else?
Don't worry about her wrinkles. Just kiss her. What's the matter, big guy? Are you chicken?
How about you giving her a kiss yourself?
Don't even think about it. Hey!
Hi, did you get any information from that old woman?
No, nothing. Kiel was afraid of her wrinkles and choked.
Hey!
But she's just an old woman. Why couldn't you get anything out of her? Guess you'll have to work harder.
Yeah, we'll try putting yourselves in my shoes.
Yeah, how about you trying?
Well, maybe.
I was born into a family that has been associated with the maidens for centuries. People have come to realize that I have the ability to predict the future. Ever since I was a child, I've been in control of this village as the leader of the maidens. This garden is the only place where I can relax. Every time I come here, I dream about the same thing. That someday a handsome prince will arrive riding a beautiful white horse. He'll sweep me off my feet and take me far away from this place. And you're him.
That awful man isn't the handsome prince that you've dreamed of. Elizabeth, I hate to say this, but that man tricked you.
I'm sure of it. I think he might be a thief. Don't you remember you predicted one would arrive before those strangers came?
He's a thief? Not him.
It's true. You envisioned it yourself, so it must be. We've got to be careful. He might be an extremely dangerous man.
Foolish girls, you don't know what you're talking about.
Why? What do you mean?
The fact of the matter is Kiel's already found what he's been searching for.
Huh? And what's that?
It's something far greater than any treasure he could find.
Huh? What is?
My heart, that's what he found. Oh, goodness.
Elizabeth?
Oh, girls, you're excused. Quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me. Can I have a minute of your time?
Of course. Come and sit here next to me.
Elizabeth, this isn't very easy, but there's something that I need to talk to you about.
I already know.
What?
I'm perfectly aware that the reason you came here was to find the treasure that you've heard so much about.
Afraid so.
What an idiot. I know where it's hidden. Come with me, I'll show you. I want to give it to you as my gift.
Yes!
In exchange, I ask that you take me with you away from this place. Come, are the rest of you ready to go? There is a huge fish that we named De Pearl. He lives deep beneath this building in an underground grotto. De Pearl is the guardian deity of our organization and a treasure that cannot be compared to any other. We have been making offerings of pearls ever since he was brought here. This practice has been going on for many generations. It is the sacred duty of all of the maidens here. So, are you ready to see him?
What happened to De Pearl?
Whoa!
The Pearl looks like he's been dead for quite a long time.
Elizabeth.
I'm sorry, but it's stupid to feed a dead, stinky fish. What the hell's the point of it all? Dumb rules. Duties. I'm gonna tear them apart. And blow away every one of them.
Elizabeth.
It's the kind of treasure that will turn the world upside down. It's been 3 years? Wait a second. Do you think the treasure could be...
I'm afraid she's gone. I guess you just couldn't hold out any longer.
That's the problem with human beings. They don't live long.
If there's another half to this key, then I'm going to make sure that I find it.
That's ridiculous. Why would anyone split a key in half? It doesn't make any sense.
Loretta, you hate giving away money. How come you're giving him all that?
Hey, what do you know, Mirabelle? This treasure treasure is worth much more than anything that money could buy. So what's it gonna be, mister? Can I get my hands on that thing you promised? If you need some more, I can always pay you in a different way.
Nah, I like this stuff a whole lot better than that.
Yeah, well, you better hand it over, if you know what's good for you, mister.
Here.
It's number XG3052, the treasure of the Midnight Sun. The actual value of it isn't listed, but people are saying that it's worth hundreds of millions in gold and jewels.
Millions, huh? Well, I wouldn't mind having some of that.
If those guys are holding the other half of the key, why not ask them if we can borrow it?
Absolutely not. I'm not kissing up to those guys. Who do you think I am, anyway? They can kiss my feet, but there's no way in hell that I'm ever kissing theirs.
If they have the other half of the key, then we ought to ask them if they'll come and help us.
What? No way! Why should I have to humiliate myself by asking those guys? Women ask me for things, not the other way around. Otherwise, they think I was some kind of a wimp.
Ah, you're awake. There weren't any other injuries, so I'm sure they'll be just fine. No need to worry now. Goodbye.
Well, that's a big relief. When I found you knocked out in the desert, I didn't think you were going to survive.
You were the person that came to our rescue?
What? I'm glad you're safe and sound. Please call me Rosa.
Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Rosa, I hear they've regained consciousness. I'd like to welcome you to Honest Town. I'm the sheriff in these parts. Nice to meet you. Although I know you didn't choose to come here on your own free will now, did you?
Of course not. I'm sure they were responsible.
Who are they?
It's probably the Asenas. This town is divided into two clans, the Rodin and Asena families. We're the Rodins, and our buildings are red and well kept up. But across the street, you can see the dirty white buildings of the Asena family. We've been feuding with each other for years.
That will be over after today.
Are you all right, mademoiselles?
Hey, who are you?
Now, careful. You don't want to overdo it.
Oh, ouch. My head's got a big bump on it. I can't believe a human hit me. I failed as a babby-babbo.
It's hard to imagine anyone hitting a beautiful woman such as you. I'm sure it was someone from the Rodin family. They're the only ones rude enough to do something like that.
Oh, stop it. Did you just say that I was beautiful? Thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
Look at Loretta. She's up to her old tricks.
That's for sure. I guess some things just never change.
Mr. Miriam, isn't it about time for you to leave?
Yes, you're right. Thank you. Farewell, mademoiselles.
Where are you going?
I'm going out to defend your honor.
Hey, you guys, come here. Check it out.
Huh?
Hey, isn't that Rosa?
It's a duel?
What? In this day and age?
I can't believe it. A real duel.
Miriam! Today's the day we get this thing over with.
The thought of making a beautiful flower fall is horrific. But I guess I have no other choice.
That's a laugh. The guy has the advantage.
He looks kind of sick. Then he'll probably lose the fight.
Wait a second! Don't shoot! I am taking charge of this fight! Huh? Not you! Why the hell are you here? The treasure of the Midnight Sun! Stop mimicking! You're the one imitating me!
You're my hero because you rescued me. Thank you.
I'm the one who really rescued her.
No.
Why'd you do that?
A child should not be drinking alcohol. You must teach your son that's wrong.
Cut it out, Cheyenne.
You see, our family came here first and built this town. Then the Asenas pushed their way in doing whatever they pleased and ruined everything. You can't imagine how disturbing it is.
You're planning to get rid of them, and that's why you started this fight.
Please, Kiel, do me a favor and promise you'll be our bodyguard.
I'm sorry, but we're busy.
I'm talking to your dad, kid.
What?
What's your answer gonna be, mister?
He's busy. We're both going to the Valley of the Midnight Sun because there's a treasure there we heard about.
The treasure of the Midnight Sun? I've heard of it. It's south, not far from here. But it's just a rumor. Why waste your time? Stay here and help us instead.
You wimp. It's not fair. That woman would have fallen in love with me right off the bat if I had my real body. Whenever I'd walk down the street, the girls would gather around, they'd bat their eyelashes and flirt with me. They would pucker up their lips and say, like to have a little fun with me?
Hi, would you like to have a little fun with me?
Yeah, exactly. Just like that.
Hey, little boy. You want to play with me? Here, I made it by myself.
Time to eat. Brother, what a pain.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just fine.
It had to be the Asenas.
Don't you think you're showing a little too much skin?
I can't help it. I tried to cover up, really, but my beauty is just overflowing.
Oh, brother, she sure acts nutty whenever there's a man involved.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Could that guy be any sappier?
I have to apologize. I didn't tell you about my illness earlier.
Oh, are you going to be all right?
Sure, it's from living out in the desert. That's why I came to live in this town. I was so sick that I practically had to drag myself here. The problem is the Rodent family wants to kick us all out. They think that we are outsiders and we should pack our bags and leave.
That's awful. Those rotten rodents.
I'm so sorry to make you listen to my sad story, Loretta.
Oh, don't be
I
sorry.
think I'm going to
I
puke.
feel like I can tell me anything.
What the hell? Earthquake. Do you think it's over? Wow.
Please help us. Kiel, I beg you.
Now, why am I not surprised that she did that?
What's wrong? Did somebody get hurt in the earthquake?
Look at this.
Read this letter.
What is it?
I bet that it's a challenge.
The Asena family is challenging us to a duel. They have 3 contestants, a sexy woman, a girl, and a strange-looking animal.
The Rodent family is challenging us to a duel. They have 3 participants, a muscular man, a boy, and a strange-looking creature.
Please, Kiel, help defend us, or they're going to murder every last one of us.
Hey,
All right, I'm with you. Leave it to me.
Oh, Kiel, thank you.
What? Hey, why are you hugging him? I'm the one who said it.
Oh, I'm at a loss. If we don't do something quickly, they'll take over the town. But even worse, they'll murder us all. You have to help us.
Don't worry. Just leave everything to us.
Wait a minute. Just what do you mean us? I know.
I didn't sleep a wink, mainly because I was too riled up to sleep. However, if we get lucky and happen to win the duel today, I won't hold any grudges against those girls. But in order to get Rosa's attention, they're gonna have to be sacrificed. Yeah,
Loretta is totally out of control. What's so special about that suck-up guy anyway? Wait a minute. Isn't that him?
As is our custom, I'll throw this coin into the air. The moment it hits the ground, the duel will begin. Then we will decide who will stay. I'm ready when you are.
let's go.
I'm ready anytime.
Ready? Go!
Fire crash!
We sure got him good this time, didn't we, darling?
Yeah, we really had him going there for a while.
Hey, this gun looks like something we could use. I bet it might even be valuable. What do you think, darling?
Let me take a look. Yeah, you're right about that, honey.
Get your dirty hands off my gun!
How come you're still here? You should be...
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but we caught on to your trick. Did you really think you could pull the wool over our eyes? We never saw more than 2 people in the town at a time. You put on different outfits and pretended to be all the other citizens, didn't you?
And to top it off, you toyed with the feelings of a woman. Now it's time to give you exactly what you deserve. How could you? You preyed on those who came looking for the treasure of the Midnight Sun. You'd set them up and make them fight each other, and then you'd make off with all their belongings.
That's why you split the key into 2 pieces.
You had them do the dirty work so you wouldn't get blamed. How could you stoop so low?
Please, you've got to forgive us.
It was a very bad idea. We promise we'll never do it again. Honest.
Tell me one more thing. Is the treasure of the Midnight Sun a fake?
No, it's real, but we never had any interest in finding it.
We never bothered going all the way into the valley because we had it better here. Everything would come to us.
Then the treasure is ours. What are we waiting for? Let's get it.
Hey, not so fast. That treasure's ours.
Then how about we race and see who wins?
Sure, why not?
Did they go, honey?
Looks like they did, darling.
Those fools. They thought they went south, but they really didn't.
They headed north instead. I'll bet you they'll get lost in the desert while looking for the treasure.
It's you.
You came back. How come you didn't leave town? Right. What did you think? We knew you were up to some more of your tricks. We're not dumb.
You figured that if we didn't kill each other, we'd get lost and die in the desert.
I bet you thought you had it all figured out.
We're not stupid enough to fall for your tricks, so don't even try.
What made you decide to turn around?
No one's ever been able to figure out the directions in this town before. It wasn't that hard. Look. That's where the bullet hit that I fired yesterday. When I fired it to the south, it destroyed the gate and then made a big hole in that rock over there. Okay, now watch this. That's how they caused the earthquake last night. Please forgive us. You see? That hole is an exact match.
Please don't kill us. We'll never do it again.
That's right, you won't. Don't even think about it. Oh no, there goes all the money we spent.
What do we do now?
Oh, darling. Aha, here it is. No, wait, it's mine. Hand it over. No. What the hell?
It's a teddy bear.
That can't be the treasure.
Oh, no. Damn it. Just great. This is the worst adventure ever.
Come on, it wasn't that bad, was it? You had some fun moments while you were here.
Oh, when?
I was treated like a little kid. Do you realize how humiliating that is? It totally sucks.
Well, that's because you are a kid.
No, I am not.
What do you mean, are too?
You can't call me that.
Human beings are so silly.
I guess.
City of Dreamers, Las Gamoras.
Wow. Incredible.
Oh, man, come on. It's way too bright here. All these bright lights hurt my eyes.
I know. This place is like heaven compared to being in the desert.
Yeah, it's a little cooler here than it is in the desert, but if you don't have any money, it could be hell.
I bet you we can make some money here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. Kids under 18 years of age aren't allowed to play.
But I'm not a kid. What was that?
A step!
I guess it's pretty heavy for regular folks.
Hey, that's Dennis, isn't it?
Hey!
Wait. Don't worry. Things like this happen all the time in this town.
I can't stand to see someone try to hurt a beautiful woman like yourself.
Oh, boy, there he goes again.
So, is that something your father taught you to say?
What do you mean, my father?
Thank you so much for your kindness. Lately, we've been having a problem with thieves like that, so we really appreciate your help.
I'm not so sure that you needed my help, ma'am, being that you're a crest sorceress and all.
But what woman wouldn't be happy to be rescued by someone as handsome as yourself, sir?
I'm not luck again.
Damn it, you'll pay for this!
Oh, yeah!
Where is she?
The owner's waiting for you in her private room.
Owner?
Mm-hmm. Here you are. These are complimentary chips for the casino. Enjoy.
Thanks, but I don't intend to borrow any money.
But you aren't expected to pay any of it back, sir. Of course, we wouldn't object to you giving us your winnings, if you don't mind.
Don't worry, Kiel. It's on the house. Go ahead, take it.
That's right. There's no guarantee we'll win anything.
I can't believe you two. Do what you want, then.
Okay.
As long as there are people who chase their dreams, the lights in this town won't go out.
You sure you didn't mean to say as long as you're here, the lights won't go out?
Well, that's a rather sarcastic response, but I'll accept it.
What's the meaning of living this way? After all, you are a crest sorceress.
The meaning? The life of a crest sorceress can't exist in this present day and age. Everything disappeared over 10,000 years ago, when the jihad ended. Didn't you know that? We are the same as the magic power, which has been sealed in those cards. The only thing left for us to do is to wait to die out slowly.
But what about your heritage? Don't you want to know what your ancestors were most proud of?
You're a serious man, just like you look. But what's the point of knowing all of that? The descendants of the evil race have no one to sacrifice our lives to now that we've lost our King Keanu. Or did you want to fight with me, too? If that's the case, then I would have no choice but to kill you in the way of the old tradition. There you stand as a child of Lyra, challenging the evil race.
There's no challenge because I can bet everything.
What's the fun in playing a game that lets you lose it all?
By the way, where's Kiel? We haven't seen him for a while. That's weird. Wait a minute. Then again. Hey.
Hey, what's with those long faces?
What's with the weird outfits you guys are wearing?
It's a long story.
Oh. Ah, hey, that badge! What is it? These guys are spies for that woman is down. I guess you're right.
What?
She is cheating.
She's earning money by using her body?
She's crazy. But you know her. Once she decides to do something, she won't listen to anyone.
Then she bet herself in the game.
And on top of that, all of our belongings are gone.
Are you sure she's using her body to earn money?
I can't even talk about it anymore. All right already. You're crying. One or the other. By the way, why are you here anyway?
You helped someone, didn't you? Yeah, and you beat me up.
Hey, you're that guy.
So how's your daddy doing, kid? He's getting all intimate with Estelle right now, isn't he?
What's with you? You want to get beaten up again?
Okay, you already proved how strong you are. You don't have to be so serious. Hey, wait just a second. I have an offer for you. You, young lady.
Huh?
Don't you want to get that money back that your friend already lost?
What do you have in mind?
I told you, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, well, so far.
Okay, hope you didn't change it. Yep, it's the same combination, all right. Bingo!
Now you're talking. All of this stuff is hers?
Yep, and she collected it by any means possible, whether it was legitimate or not.
Hey, just a minute. That's ours.
Huh? What's this picture doing here? I can't believe she keeps things like this. What a cold-hearted witch.
Is that a picture of you?
Yeah, that was a man who believed in a woman he thought he could trust, who took everything away from him.
You sure those are ours? Hey, look, Mirabelle. Oh, my. There's so many rooms in here.
That woman started taking our assets away from that day on by using me, her husband.
Her methods of choice were cruel and came at the expense of all who encountered her. It's unforgivable, I tell you, the way she uses herself as a woman, betraying my love, laughing in the face of my family.
It can't be!
Ever since then, she's been acting like a queen. She bribed the manager and even attempted to win over the employees and everyone.
So what's the bottom line?
I'm trying to tell you, she tricked me. She told me that she loved me, but it was a lie.
Excuse me, but look, that man and woman stuff is private.
Let's get out of here!
Hey, what's the matter? What is the matter with you guys? Huh?
Oh no, it's the guard of us down safe!
I don't know who did this, but whoever it is, they've got some nerve.
Hey, what's this? Excuse me, Mr. Snell. I found something.
Well, that's great. I guess I'll take it.
What now? Hey, what's going on?
Shut up, will ya?
Watch it. Cheyenne,
So, where you been?
what happened to you?
Where do I start?
What's that?
She insists on getting revenge.
Revenge?
Yeah, and as you can see, someone's missing.
Loretta.
You got it, and this time I can't help but kind of feel sorry for her.
So, how did you come up with that much money?
What do you think? I worked hard for it. Just like you do.
Very impressive. Well, I guess you're right about that. Looks like you've even got the scratches to prove it.
Oh, dear.
Raised.
But I have aces. My hand is higher.
So now what? Are you staying?
I call.
I'm betting everything.
Oh, my.
If you don't have anything else to bet, you can always bet yourself. Just like your friend did.
What are you going to do, miss? Are you in or out?
I'm in. I'm betting myself.
What?
Good choice.
Any more cards, ma'am?
I'll stay. I'm happy now.
All right, then. Open.
I have a full house.
And I have a straight flush. I win.
No!
So, without further delay, you will begin working tomorrow. How delightful. My customers will just love you. They especially like young girls.
That's great.
What are you doing?
You cheated. Not very flattering.
I knew it. It looks like your luck just ran out, Estelle. Figures, coming from a woman like you. Attention, everyone! You saw it with your own eyes, didn't you? She only won because she cheated. She's been cheating for some time now. That's how she stole all these hotels and assets. She even had the nerve to do the same thing to me, her husband. It's all over, Estelle. You betrayed me for the last time.
Let go of me. The game's a fraud. Any idiot could see that for himself. Play!
Where the hell did she go?
What is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin today's main event. Whom in the wilderness of Mongolia, the biggest, the baddest, Bloody Rose, the strongest female champion in history. Today, we are seeking a challenger brave enough to tangle with her.
Out of my way! Move!
Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a challenger.
Oh, no, you don't!
Now let's see what kind of battle the champion is planning.
Look who the champion is.
Las Camorras' gorgeous middle-class champion, Loretta Oratorio!
I don't ever want to be seen like that.
Wait just a second!
champion has taken her out in one move, and the challenger is down!
Look at that!
Here you go.
Excellent! It appears we have another challenger!
Are you ready?
Wait!
Loretta's backbreaker attack wins the match! Our champion! She's incredible!
That's for sure. She's the champ.
I'm the champion! You don't understand the mind of a woman. That's why you got dumped by me.
Why do you always have to be so cold? You hurt my feelings, then rub my face in it.
Must you two be so noisy? Listen, the only thing that Estelle wanted was to be loved by someone, that's all. But that man, Dennis, didn't understand her at all.
That is just like a woman. Always thinking about themselves without ever compromising. Hey, you're a woman. Maybe you could talk some sense into this hard-headed female over here. She won't listen.
Sure, be my guest.
It takes a man's perspective to see through the cheating ways of a woman.
Yeah, you said it, brother.
It's a hard job being a man.
Everyone's leaving you behind, you know. Oh, I'll catch up with them. Because of you and your cheating, I've conditioned myself for it. Guess this is goodbye. So what will you do from now on? I guess I'll go back to our hometown now. It's been about 100 years since I've seen our mother. And you? What about your journey? Still going? Of course. Loretta, what are you looking for anyway? When I find it, I'll be sure to tell you. 10 billion Kayla. I see, so you still believe in the legend, don't you? I guess. Well, if anyone in the world would be able to find it, I know that you can. Find the meaning of life for our family. Whoa, hold on a second, Estelle. That's not my mission, that's your...
I could use a bath after all that.
Yeah, you bet.
What do these guys want?
What are you doing here?
So who the hell are you guys? You sure don't have any manners.
I'm the one asking the questions. You want to die, you little rat?
What'd you say? Hey, keep your nose out of this, kid.
Well, we're traveling.
What do you think you're doing? Let me...
We plan to go to the bazaar when the sun rises.
Looks like you need to discipline your child.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Hey, let me go! Stop it! What are you doing? Oh, this is... Let me go! Let me go! I'm tired of this! You made your point already! I'm serious, Kyo! Hey, why are those people all tied up?
Sounds like you saw something you shouldn't have, kid. You brat! Get in! You're not going nowhere!
You still think I'm a little kid? All right, now tell them to put their guns down.
Do it!
Now tell me, who are those people anyway?
It's a private matter within our group. It's none of your dang business.
Don't lie. I'm not buying that they're just a pack of good-for-nothing hooligans like your bunch here.
Guilty. Now, kid, put the gun down. Slowly.
Damn it.
No, Cheyenne! Hold on!
The way I always heard it is, the clever bird don't start singing when he takes off so as he don't get himself shot. I don't think so.
Are you alive? Cheyenne. Hey. Damn.
man.
Guess I won't last long either.
Oh, man. What did you call me, Mr. Kiel?
It's you.
Help me. Please, my parents need help.
Thank you so much.
Now I need your help. I'm desperately trying to find my parents and rescue them from the thieves.
Yeah, I'd say it's high time we do something about this and make them pay for what they've done to us.
Hey, can I get a little help?
And the old man?
Sure. Oh, I found the entrance. Let's hurry. Hurry, hurry.
Wow. This is it.
Guilty, I'm sorry. We searched high and low, but we couldn't find her. It looks like she didn't go to the sheriff's office either.
These things happen. You'll take full responsibility, won't you?
Hey, wait! Don't go playing around like that. What is that? That's not a real arms there, is it?
Oh, it's real, all right. And like you, I never seen one before neither. Might as well be trash, though, 'cause we sure can't use it. That boy, he just might have been one of them from the evil race.
Not a chance.
Guilty. It looks like we're about to open up the seventh door here.
Oh, really? Then that makes him a real live genius like folks say he is.
This door will open after the next step. But does the last stone go right or left? I think it should probably be left, but I don't feel very confident.
Darling, listen. Why not try to stall a little? As long as we can see all these crooks around here, we know Niesa is still on the run. If she can get to the sheriff's office, we've still got a good chance.
I'm sorry to say, the Kashimo just captured your daughter.
You scum. What did you do to Niesa?
Take it easy. If you listen to me and don't make a fuss, nothing will happen to her. So, just keep working for your wife and this daughter of yours, huh?
Are you real sure that it's left?
This man's a safe-cracking genius. Just relax and do what you're told.
Are you sure it's left?
Well, say something.
Nothing to worry about. Right, partner?
I did it!
I see it's a trick. You barely escaped death. Well, now you owe me another one. Two more doors to go. Take care of them. Do your best for your daughter. That daughter, I wonder. Damn, who'd attack us?
Oh, there you go. Oh, very nice. Beautiful, even.
Here it is. They're down in there.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but there's no choice. I have to go down there.
Quite enthused about your new mission today, aren't you?
Come on! Let's go! What the hell?
Here.
It's you! I know you!
That's right. I'm a Pokemon.
No way! They didn't! No! Go back!
This is the sixth door. I can't believe they've opened so many of them already. It's amazing.
Who are you?
Come on. We better hurry up.
Right. Hey, what was that? Did you hear it?
It's gunfire.
Here, Daddy! Mommy!
Oh, Miesa. Are you okay?
Sweetheart,
Well, I think it's about time we get the hell out of here.
let's go. Okay.
Thank you. We really appreciate what you're doing, but I must admit I'm curious. Why are you helping us?
Helping you? On the contrary, we're the ones who've been rescued. We were about to dry up and die in the desert until your daughter came and saved us.
I see. I had no idea. But then again, it's all our fault for getting you involved in the first place.
Hey, don't worry about it. But just how did you get caught up in this mess anyway?
Well, I hate to admit it, but in my wilder days, I was a safecracker with a bunch of crooks until I washed my hands of all that and started a new life with an honest job. But unfortunately, my associates just wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh, I see.
Fire! Kill him!
Turn around! There's a whole bunch of them holding the entrance! Are there any other ways out of here?
If I'm correct, this ruin is called the Prince's Hidden Doors. If we're lucky, there might be some way out after opening all 9 of the doors.
Okay then. Are you out of your mind or what? We'll watch your back and hold them off right here, okay?
All right. Mary, Yeza, let's get going.
I smell something. Oh, ho! There you are.
No way. We're not going to be able to get past them. You lily liver. Hey! Can you hear me? You little rat! Why don't you and me make us a deal now? It's going to be curtains when you run out of bullets, you know. If you surrender now, hell, he'll even let you go free. How's this? That arms of yours, I'll let you have it back.
Thanks for the offer.
What? Little jerk.
You can't hurt me. Don't even bother.
Move on!
Finally.
It's sink or swim. Shall I try it?
Now there's no way for us to go back.
Yep, if you're gonna gamble, you gamble.
This is the last one. You better back up. Give me room, all right? If I fail at this one, it'll be the end. The room will collapse, and none of us will make it out of here alive.
Don't worry, we have faith in you. Well, what are you waiting for?
Darling. Daddy.
Huh?
What? What is this? An automatic door?
Kiel?
Cheyenne? Isaac?
You guys. You win.
I can't anymore.
Isaac! Why you little? You ruined everything! I had it right there! It was real, you idiot! What's the matter with you? Why did you do that?
What's your problem?
What the hell are you up to anyway? Stop being like a little
For
jerk.
crying out loud, knock it off, you two. We gotta get up really
Understand
early
me?
again.
Just pipe down! This old geezer just drooled all over me! I was having a great dream! I'm fed up with it!
Hey, don't call me a geezer!
Wow, look at that!
That's Aspic. It's a model of the legendary three-headed dinosaur. They say that if you stare at those 3 pairs of eyes, your entire body will go numb and you won't be able to move.
Oh dear, how scary!
Nothing to worry about. They say that Aspic became extinct a very long time ago.
Oh, well then, I shouldn't have been scared.
That's right. Now it's time for us to start talking business.
Just as I thought. I thought it was strange when I suddenly heard you say, "Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go to the Monster Museum."
Anyway, look at this.
Huh? What is it? It's all blurry. Huh? But it might be. Wow! 2 million Kayla!
Exactly. Aspic was supposedly sighted at a lake in Pasquiarca. This is the rediscovery of an ancient monster. The photo's worth 2 million. Imagine how much we can make if we can bring it back alive.
Yeah, right. That picture's a fake. Look at how it's all out of focus.
So what? It's the money I want. Anyway, we're going to need a high-quality water camera and a water gun. Oh, and we'll need some air tanks and diving suits, some steel chain, and we'll also need to fit out a big ship to transport the monster once we've captured it.
Ha! Look! These things are scarier than yours.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I lost my temper there. I apologize for kicking you in the face like that.
Come on, don't be so stubborn about it. Isaac just apologized to you. You really should savor such a rare occasion. After all, it was only a dream.
Only a dream? You're talking about the greatest woman I ever knew! She was cute and cool and soft and hot and everything! It was a very long dream, too, but the only thing that really sticks in my mind about her is that sweet, gentle voice, those eyes drawing me in, her silky golden hair and those ripe pink cherry red lips. All those things were so real, I just can't believe it was a dream! The touch! I can still feel the sensation of holding her body close to mine! I know it! I know she's waiting for me somewhere, and she's longing for the chance to love me and to be loved by me!
He's terminal.
You humans read way too much significance into your dreams. Yeah, still so very immature.
Shut up! Huh?
That's Pasquiarca.
Oh no!
This was all done by Twilight Venom.
Amazing. That guy's a genius arms master.
No, he must be a reincarnation of the evil race.
My town also disappeared. Sergio! No way! Sergio!
Yeah? So who are you, calling my name like you know me?
Look, Sergio! It's me! Hey!
Huh? What the hell? Hey, I'm sorry, little boy, but I'm not your father.
What?
Isn't that what you thought? Oh, well. That's what happened the last time. You see, there was this woman I kind of knew who hung around here, and she told her little boy I was his daddy. So one day out of the blue, he comes up to me and says, "Get a load of this. It's great to meet you." Ain't that something? What? Say, that's Arms, ain't it?
Sergio, listen, it's me!
A long time ago, there was a fellow with a gun that looked just like that one. He was a genius. They say a person who uses arms is a reincarnation of the evil race. But to me, he looked like he was an evil. I just can't bring myself to believe he was actually killed.
Sergio, wait a minute.
You just never know what'll happen in this world.
Look, Sergio, you gotta listen to me.
Just
You know
like
it's hard to
Twilight
believe,
Venom.
but you gotta
It's
give me a
another
chance
thing.
here. Just
Who
do
can
that.
say?
Hello there.
Oh, Lila.
Sergio, are you drinking this early again? It's not good for you.
Oh, no. And, what can I do for you today, Lila?
Well, I need some flour and, perhaps some sugar.
It's her, Lila. The same name as the goddess.
I guess that was quite a shock for him, wasn't it?
Yes, I can imagine.
As for me, I suppose if I found out that the forest of Pepe Peppo had disappeared, I wouldn't be all that calm either.
Yeah. It's probably best just to leave him on his own for a little while. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull himself together soon enough.
I'm sure you're right. Hey, a fish!
Need some help?
Mind your own business. I'm fine.
Suit yourself.
This is what they want, but... Charosha?
What the hell are you doing here, in a place like this?
What do you think you're doing looking at me like that? Put that silly look off your face! I'll almost run you up there to get picked up right now! Get me down from here! You think you're gonna keep me hanging here all day?
Oh, hello, Kiel. Isaac, long time no see. What brings you guys to a place like this?
I could say the same.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I seem to be fresh out of sugar right at the moment.
That's fine. Could you please let me know when you get some?
Sure.
Hi again. After last night.
Huh? Have we met before?
No. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, man, what an idiot.
Huh?
Actually, I was looking forward to making your acquaintance, Miss
Lie.
You can call me Lila. And what's your name?
Cheyenne.
Well, that's one hell of a coincidence. You've got the same name.
Nice to meet you, Cheyenne. Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop that.
Hey, that hurt! What do you think you're doing, you jerk?
Shut up, creep. That is no way to treat Lila.
What the hell?
Hey, cut it out, both of you now. Sergio, you're a grown man. He's just a little kid.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, I'm sorry about that, kid.
I'm sorry that happened. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Things like this happen to me all the time.
Hey, did you know that, our Lila here's a pretty famous poet?
A poet? Oh, no, Sergio, stop. You're exaggerating.
Those poems of yours are published in a lot of magazines, aren't they? That makes you a poet.
Thank you. You know, when I hear you talking like that, I feel like I actually will write again. See you later.
Lila! Poem. Please, I'd really like to read them. Your poems.
Why, sure. I'm usually at home in the afternoon. Feel free to come over sometime. Mwah. That's for being so sweet back there. See ya.
Oh, damn. I wish I was a kid like him.
Do you have any idea where she lives?
Yeah, she lives in an old cottage all by herself. It's just down the road a piece. She says the look of the sunken town sticking out of the water kind of gives her inspiration. All I can say is at least one good thing came out of that whole Twilight Venom mess. Lila came here.
It's hard to believe you'd be doing this out in such cold weather.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, I guess it must have been our fate to meet up in a place like this. I mean, this meeting must have been determined thousands of years ago, and the reason we met here is precisely for this very date.
That's right. Let's go find Aspic. We can be incredibly rich together.
And look, I'm all prepared. I've already got the diving suits and everything else we could possibly need right here.
No way.
Isaku, see what you can do to get him to help us out.
There's nothing I can do. When a guy like that makes up his mind, you can't change it.
Oh, hey, wait. We all forgot about Cheyenne. Maybe he would like to join us,
That's it. Cheyenne. But wait. Cheyenne? Where is he?
Huh?
Forget it. He's not here.
What happened? Did you two have a fight or something?
Oh, no. Don't forget, the human mind is much more naive than ours.
He's on a voyage into the depths of his mind.
夢の中あなた つけて時が過ぎるのを待つわ果てしない争いの中引き裂かれる定めなら生まれ変わってまた二人記憶の淵で巡り合いましょう月影が消えたなら懐かしい
What's the matter with me? She's in tears and all I'm doing is spying on her. I'm not even trying to help her. Oh, darn, get it together.
しましょうこの愛の続きをしましょう I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that I'm out of sugar right now.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's not like I'm a little kid.
Oh. Is this for me then? Huh?
Yeah. Now, ask her why she was crying. Excuse me? Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you like it. That makes me very happy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that too hot?
Oh, no. It's good. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Here. What is going on? It's like I really am a 10-year-old kid. Lila.
Huh?
Oh. Miss Lila,
Twilight venom. Well, only the person who has experienced it can understand the sheer terror. Beats me who came up with that name, but it's nothing like any normal rain you've ever seen before. Wham, bam! Stars falling from the sky in a deafening avalanche. Oh, people, houses, cars smashed to pieces like potato chips. Then came the earthquakes, the landslides, tornadoes, and floods. By the time I realized it, I was the 11th survivor and the only one left. Oh, how I hate Twilight venom.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to dredge up such painful memories.
Oh, that's okay. It was already on my mind. The folks who just came here wanted to know the same thing.
What folks?
I don't know, a very strange bunch of guys. They kept persistently asking me about Twilight venom. They made it seem like they were just out sightseeing, but I'm betting there was something else on their minds. The smell was different. And on top of that, they wanted to know about that kid who was in here earlier who had arms.
Hey, Al! Sorry, we'll be back later.
Hey, but wait! Your stuff!
Oh boy, talk about selfish.
You got that right. They didn't even say yes with three ladies asking at the same time. Well, I guess it wasn't exactly the ladylike way to ask. Huh?
Oh yeah! All right, I just made myself 2 million gala! It's all rather boring for a young boy, isn't it?
no, they're good. All of them. They're wonderful.
Thank you.
So tell me, is he in the poem here? Is he your lover?
Yes, but a long time ago.
So what's he doing now?
He died. He was a truly great man. He was strong and very talented. I respected him. I loved him. And he also made me jealous.
I see. He knew a lot of women.
And also I killed him. It's getting dark. We need some light. What are you doing? Who are you?
I see. What can I do for you?
Get her.
Who are you guys? Stop!
No!
Stop it! Let me go!
Go on. Let's go.
Let her go, you jerks!
Get away. Get going.
There he is.
Hey, Cheyenne, are you okay?
No!
Cheyenne!